everybody. My name is Ray, your yoga teacher. I hope that you are all doing well and staying healthy. And I'm here from Utah, Texas. We're going to do some chair yoga. And I'm here with Chica, my little dog. So some of you have seen her before. She likes to be in the videos. And then I also have my cat here who might be joining us as well. But the dog is kind of messing with the cat, as you can see. But we like to have our animals around because they have good chi energy for yoga. All right, so I'm going to take my shoes off. Yoga is always better when you don't have shoes, but if you need to wear your shoes, that's also fine. Okay, so I'm just going to set my shoes aside so that I can really get into some nice stretches with my feet and through my toes, but if you'd like to leave your shoes on, that's also okay. All right? All right, so we're going to do a full body workout today in our chairs, all the way from the top of our head down through our feet. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start to breathe. So we're going to start with some breath work. Okay, so this is yoga, pranayama breath work. So we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Good, just like that. And then we're just going to start to breathe. Just breathing normally. Close your eyes. Take an inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Just starting to calm the heart, calm the nervous system. Just notice how the body is feeling. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale in the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again, in the nose. Out the mouth. One more time, in the nose. Out the mouth. Very nice. Now I want you to come into what we call pranayama breathing, where you're breathing in the nose, and then on the exhale, you're rolling the breath over the throat, okay? So it should sound a little bit like a whisper or an ocean wave. And if you listen to your breath, you should be able to hear it as you roll it over your throat. So this is an energizing breath. It's giving us energy ready to start to work our body. So we're going to inhale in the nose. Exhale out the nose. And make a soft little whisper over the throat. Okay? Little whisper in the nose. Soft whisper over the throat. Hear your voice in the ear. Okay? The voice over the throat is like a little whisper. Inhale. Exhale, hear it in your ear. One more time. Roll the breath over the throat, energizing pranayama. Very nice. All right, from here, bring your hands down. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Okay, I want you to sit up nice and tall. When you're in your chair, it's really important to have your spine nice and long, okay? Because posture becomes very important for your yoga practice. And if you're practicing in your chair, you want to always make sure that you're very cognizant of your posture, that you're sitting up nice and tall, all right? Now from here, we're going to just lift both arms all the way up, okay? Lift them as high as you can. And then you're going to look up. So we're really stretching long like you're trying to touch the sky. So reaching, 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 like you're trying to reach all the way up to the sun. And then you're going to bring your hands back to heart center, coming back down. Very nice. Inhale, reach up, big stretch, stretch long, inhale, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Good, one more time, just like that. Inhale, big reach up, arms up over your head, like you're trying to touch the sun, touch the sky, touch the clouds, hands to back to heart center on the exhale. Very nice. Now here we're just going to take a slight twist to the right to open up the spine. Twist to the right. Back to the center. Twist to the left. And back to the center. Very nice. Now we're going to fold forward. Fold forward. Opening up the spine a little bit here. And then back up. Good job, y'all. Now we're going to put all that together into movements with the breath. This is called Vinyasa. So we're basically moving as we breathe, okay? And I'll walk you through the breath. So here we go. Inhale, reach up, stretch long. If you can, press your palms together. If not, that's okay. Now exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Now take a big inhale here. And on your exhale, just a little fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, pause. Very nice. We're going to do that 2 more times. We're just warming up the body very gently here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to the right. Look over your right shoulder. And exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, pause. Very nice, y'all. Great work. I'm just going to check my music here. It seemed to have gone off. I'm not sure why. We'll see what happens. All right, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to try to touch the toes, okay? So you're going to fold forward, big stretch through the low back. Try to touch your toes if you can. And then slowly come back up, nice and slow. Very good. All right, now we're going to take these stretches just a little bit deeper, all right? So you do exactly what you can do. Just listen to your body and do anything that your body will allow you to do. If something hurts, then you don't have to do it. But if it feels good or if it feels like a nice stretch, then try to go a little bit deeper, okay? Now inhale, reach up. This time we're going to grab the left wrist and we're going to pull ourselves over to the right. If you can, look to the left. So look into the left arm here and pull your left shoulder up and back. Coming back to the center. Now we're going to grab the right wrist and lean to the left. So you're going to look over to the right if you can, stretching through the neck. And pull the right shoulder up and back. Coming back into the center. Bring the arms all the way down and around. Good. And now we're going to twist a little deeper. So you're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right leg, and you're going to twist around, looking over the right shoulder. Coming back into the center, you're going to twist around, looking over the left shoulder. Very good. Coming back around, this time we're going to try to touch the toes one more time. Big fold forward here. Touch the toes if you can. Maybe you're here at the shins, that's okay, just wherever you can reach. Just reach, 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 try to touch the toes. Maybe touch the floor if you can. Drop your head here if that feels good. And then slowly come back up. And this is really good for the core and the low back to lift yourself back up. So really engage through the core in order to get yourself back up. Okay, feels good, right? All right, now we're going to take that a little bit deeper here. We're going to reach up with both arms. Bring your right arm down. Left arm reaches way over. Big bend here. Pull your left shoulder up and back. Maybe look into the left arm a little bit. And then slowly bring the left arm back down. Right arm comes back up. Both arms up. Left arm comes down this time. And a big, deep stretch to the left. Look up into the right arm here. Bring the right arm back up. Left arm comes back up to meet it. And then both arms come back down. Okay, let's flow through that one more time. Both arms. Inhale up. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches over. Coming back through the center. Right arm comes up. Left arm comes down. reaching to the left. Big stretch here. Back through the center. Left arm comes up, and both arms come down. Woo, yeah, all right. Well, my arms are burning a little bit. Y'all feel that working in the arms? So what you want to do when you're stretching is you want to give yourself resistance. So it's natural resistance for the body. Basically what that means is you should move as if you're moving through sand or jello. So when you're lifting your arms up, there's two ways to lift your arms. One is just lift the arms, right? So see how I'm just lifting my arms like this? The second way is to really lift the arms as if I'm moving through sand or jello or like a viscous pool of water. Really lifting, and I'm using my weight, that natural resistance, to build the strength in my body. So every time we're moving, we want to try to move with that same level of resistance so that we can really build the muscles in the body, okay? So it's really important to try to remember that if you can. Now let's try that one more time, and let's try to move with resistance. Let's try to really build that muscle strength in the body by using our own body to give us that resistance, okay? Here we go. Reach up. Big stretch long. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches up and over. Left arm comes back. Right arm comes up to meet the left. Left arm comes down. That's it. Just like that. Left arm reaches over. Good job. Keep the shoulder up and back. Coming back to the center. Left arm comes up. And then both arms come down. Very nice. Such good work, y'all. All right. Now we're going to take it a little bit deeper, okay? We're going to bring both arms up. We're going to see if we can interlace the hands together above the head. If you're not able to do that, just keep your hands this way, wide. It's totally fine, okay? But if you can interlace your fingers together, do so. And then we're going to take a big stretch, like a big shrug with the shoulders. And then we're going to pull the shoulders down away from the ears, really stretching through the neck. And then if you can, you're going to reverse your grip. So you're going to be pressing the palms up to the sky. If you want to look up here, you can look up at the sky, stretching through the neck. Bring your arms back a little bit more. Big, 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 big stretch here. And then slowly let it all go. But my arms are actually burning a little bit, so I'm definitely working here, okay, in my own body. So hopefully you're feeling that work too. All right, let's do that again. Inhale. Interlace your fingers. Reverse. Palms to the sky. And exhale back down. Very nice. Let's try it one more time. Chica, come here. The little dog wants out, so I'm going to let her out. There's a little squirrel here on my back porch. Don't worry, she can't get it. But she's really a little bit obsessed with the squirrel. The squirrel is in the tree, and she really loves to go out there and watch the squirrel. So she thinks she's going to catch the squirrel, but don't worry, she's not. I wouldn't let her out if she was going to catch the squirrel. All right, let's try that one more time. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up to the sky. Really feel that burn in the shoulders. I'm feeling it. Embrace the burn as you're reaching up, pressing up, and then exhale, bring it back down. Very nice. Good job, Jean. Good job. All right, bring the hands to heart center. Let's take a little bow here. Let's just take a little rest for a second and just check in with the body. I want to see how the body is feeling. So just notice, you've been moving your arms now for about 15 minutes, very slowly, intentionally. And I just want you to notice if your energy feels a little bit different. So mine actually does. I can definitely feel like I've stretched out the shoulders, the neck a little bit, and also work my arms. And it feels really nice. My low back is also feeling a little bit more open, okay? So now we're going to start working a little bit into the shoulders and into the neck and the spine. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to drop the head. We're going to bring the chin down to our chest. And just notice if you feel a nice stretch to the neck here. Bring your hands behind your head if you want to, and just give yourself a little extra boost there with the stretch. Nothing too crazy, just pull down just very slightly here. Coming back up. Now, if your hands are behind you, leave the hands there, and then look up. And then you're also opening up the shoulders. I'm really feeling that in my shoulders here, so look up. Or if that's too much for the shoulders, then that's okay. You can bring the shoulders back down and just move the neck. Slowly come back down. I'm going to bring my hands back behind my head because that felt really good to get give myself that extra little stretch here. So I'm going to pull the chin to the chest. And then I'm going to come back up, and then I'm going to look up. Big stretch to the shoulders, big stretch to the neck, and then slowly come back down. Very nice. Now, if your hands are behind your head, turn to the right. Twist your whole torso. If your hands aren't behind your head, then just look to the right. You can also twist your torso if you want. Big shoulder opener here. Working the body. I'm really feeling that. Then coming back to the center and over to the left. Back to the center and release. Whew, yeah. All right, now let's roll the shoulders a few times here. Really get into the shoulders, feeling the movement here, noticing if you're feeling that resistance that we talked about a few moments ago, okay? Now, up and down with the shoulders. If you're feeling any crunchiness in the shoulders, maybe some tendons moving or ligaments moving around in there, that's normal as long as it doesn't hurt, okay? If anything starts to hurt, then we don't want to do it. But if it's just a little bit uncomfortable and you're feeling some movement and it's not painful, then it's really good for the body. So let's just keep doing it, keep moving through that discomfort, okay? In yoga, we have a motto. The motto is, never feel pain, but discomfort is okay. And usually it's the postures or the exercises that make us feel a little uncomfortable. It's usually the ones we need to do a little bit more, okay? All right, now let's go the other way. We're going backward and then forward, okay? So I'm starting back and I'm moving back forward. Yeah? Y'all see what I'm doing? Good. All right, let's do a few more of these. Just a few more rolling up and forward. You really should be feeling this in the shoulders. So I'm really feeling it, but I'm giving myself a whole lot of resistance here in my body, okay? Now we're going to take the right shoulder up and then the left shoulder up. Okay, see how I'm just switching my shoulders now? So I'm like shrugging my shoulders, so my right one's coming up, and then my left one is coming up. This feels really good. Right, left. Very good. Right, left. Let's do two more. Right, left. Very nice. All right, let's just shake that out a little bit. So just shake it out and notice how the body is feeling at this point. Is it feeling a little bit more open? Okay? Now let's get into the shoulders a little bit more deeply. We've done a lot of shoulder work already today. Let's do a little bit more here. So we're going to bring the hands back together, interlace the fingers just like we did above the head, and then we're going to press the palms forward, just like we did earlier. But remember, our hands were up earlier. So now we're going to press the palms forward like you're trying to touch me with your palms, and then just pull it back. And press it forward, and pull it back. Very good. Press it forward, pull it back, press it forward, pull it back. We're feeling those shoulder muscles working here, and good. All right, now press it forward. Now, deeper here. Bring it up. This one's really hard. Bring it down, and bring it up. Make sure you're breathing here. Try not to hold your breath. And down, and up, and down. That's it, Tony. Really good work. And up, and down, and up, and down. Now let's bring the hands back to the chest. Push out one more time. Bring the arms up overhead and release. Whew. All right, I'm really feeling that. I want to shake the arms out a little bit because we're going to do that one more time. So really, that's working all the arms, all the shoulders, and the neck. Okay, so it's a pretty big stretch. So if your arms are bent, if it's difficult for you to get your arms straight when you're pressing the palms, that's okay, don't worry. I don't want you to think that you're not doing it or you're not doing it right if your arms aren't straight. It's totally fine if your arms aren't straight. It's also okay if you're unable to interlace the fingers above the head. Just keep the arms up, okay, the whole time, and then you can press the palms up, just like this, even if you can't interlace the palms, okay? So the beauty of yoga is that there's tons of modifications for any posture that you're working, and so if you can't go full into a posture, into the full expression, it's totally fine, don't worry, okay? Just do everything that you're able to do with your body, and I promise you, you'll have some benefits, okay? All right, now we're going to do that one more time. We're going to bring the hands to heart center. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Very good. Now, bring the hands together and interlace the fingers if you can, okay? And then you're going to press the palms forward and then bring them back. Press forward, bring them back. Press forward, bring them back. Press forward, bring them back. Very nice. Now let's press forward, hold here, and lift up, all the way up. So hard, right? Try to open up a little bit more. Go a little deeper than you did the last one, and then back down, and then up, and then down. Very good. And then up, make sure you're breathing. And down, and up, and down. Very good. Now, come up one more time. I want you to go a little deeper this time. Little deeper. Pull the arms back a little bit more. Back, 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 back. And then slowly bring the arms out. Woo, yeah, I'm really feeling that. Okay, let's stretch that out. Bring your right arm across the body. Take the left hand and gently pull the right arm close to your chest. Getting a nice stretch through the shoulders and also through the arms. It should feel really good. If you want to twist a little bit with this, this also feels really nice. Twist, 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 twist. And then come back to the center and release. And let's do the left side. So your left arm now comes across the body. Bring the right arm up. See if you can pull the arm a little bit closer to the body. And then you're going to take a little twist to the right if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, that's okay too. Just twist, 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 twist. And then coming back to the center and down. Very nice. All right, bring the hands to the knees. Just above the knees. Just rest your hands very gently here on the legs. And then from here, I want you to push into the legs with your hands. So just give yourself a little push and allow your spine to curve. Okay, so allow your spine to curl down. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me do this. So I'm curling the spine. See how I'm doing that? And I'm pushing away with my hands. So push and curl. Tuck your chin. And then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to pull with the hands. This is really good for your hand strength too. And open the chest, open the heart, and look up. Now let's push back, curl the spine, tuck the chin. And then we're going to pull forward, open the heart, look up. Press back, curve the spine, tuck the chin. Pull forward, open the chest, look up. Okay? So we call these cat-cow variations, and they're really awesome to do in your chair. And you can even do them on the floor, seated. Sometimes we do them through tabletop. If you're flexi and you're doing chair yoga with me, and you want to try to bring the legs up into your chair, you can do these cat-cows like that, okay? So it just depends on the flexibility of your body and if you want to bring the legs up, but you don't have to, okay? So now we're going to try that again. This time we're going to take one movement, one breath, right? So we're going to turn it into a flow here, and we're going to use the Vinyasa. Remember, the Vinyasa is the breath. So we're going to inhale on the pull forward, and we're going to exhale on the push back, okay? So before we started on the push back, so that would have been starting on an exhale. So now we're going to start with the inhale and we're going to pull forward, okay? This is our cow. And then we're going to exhale, push back, and that's our cat. All right? And I want you to notice your shoulder blades during this movement. So we're really working the spine here, but we're also really working the shoulders. So on your cow pose, when you're opening your heart and you're looking up, I want you to think about your scapula, your shoulder blades. I want you to pull them together like you're trying to touch them to each other. And then you're going to press back and you're going to pull the shoulder blades apart. Press and pull, rounding the spine. All right? Is everybody ready to try it? So we're going to do 10 rounds of this, okay? The first 5 rounds, we're going to stick with what we're doing. And then the next 5 rounds, I'm going to offer you some modifications, okay? So hopefully it feels really good. Make sure your posture is really nice. Sitting up nice and tall is really good for the spine. So keep that in mind and remember those shoulder blades, okay? Here we go. We're going to inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Press it back, round your spine. Inhale, cow. exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Now, if you want, you can incorporate any other movement here, okay? Inhale. Maybe you want to move side to side. Feels really good. And then exhale it back and move side to side. Inhale, forward. Maybe this time you want to roll the shoulders. And then exhale back, roll the shoulders. Inhale, forward. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Just move any way that you feel like you want to move. And if you want to just stick to the traditional cat-cow, that's okay too. We have 2 more rounds here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Press it back. Really nice. All right. Coming back up to seated here. We're going to lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Reach, 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 reach. And then circle the arms around. Big circle here. Very nice. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, circle around. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice, y'all. All right. Now we're going to take a deeper twist, okay? So I want you to take the left hand again to the outside of the right leg. This time I want you to take your right hand and I want you to hang on to either the back of your chair or your chair arm. Notice I don't have an arm on my chair, so instead I'm going to take my hand to the back of my chair. But if you have a chair arm, you can use that as well, all right? And then you're going to twist. You're going to twist deeply to really get into the spine here. It's a big spinal rotation, our biggest one yet. So we've been working our way up to this so that we can really get deeply into the spine. So you're going to look over the right shoulder. Big twist here. Hold it for a whole round of breathing. Inhale. Exhale, maybe go a little deeper here. Twist, 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 twist. Back into the center. Very nice. And we're going to go to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Take your left arm. Place it either on your chair arm or on the back of your chair. And then you're going to twist. Okay, so let's twist around. Looking over the left shoulder this time. And I want you to take a big inhale as you stretch long. And on your exhale, take it a little bit deeper. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, go deeper. You can do it. Deeper, deeper, deeper. And then slowly come back. Very nice. Now let's take a forward fold to counter that. Try to touch the toes again. See if you can touch your toes. And then slowly roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Very nice. All right. It's a good time to check in and see how the body feels. And that was about a 30-minute workout. So this might be a good time for you to realize like, oh, you know, I need to slow down. My heart rate is up a little bit. My muscles have done a lot of work. Or it might be the time where you feel like, oh, I'm really warmed up now, and now I'm ready to work a little bit more. Okay, so you just have to always check in, and it's really good to check in usually about halfway through your practice and just notice how your body's feeling and notice if you're feeling like you're ready to work a little harder, if you're ready to slow down, okay? Now, we've done a whole lot of upper body work so far. We've gotten to the neck, we've gotten into the shoulders, and we've done a lot of arm work, okay? So now we're going to do a little bit of core work and a little bit of leg work, okay? So we'll do some hip work, low back, and legs, okay? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to see if we can lift the right leg off the floor. Notice my knee is still bent, okay? So we're working the psoas muscle. So we're just lifting the leg up and see if we can hold it there for a few moments. Just breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And then we're going to place it back down. Okay, this is not easy. So if it's difficult for you to get your foot up, then that's okay. If your leg feels really heavy, it's kind of normal, so don't worry too much. And then we're going to lift the left leg up. You can stay on your tippy toes if you need to, okay? That's a really good way to start to work that muscle. Just coming onto the tippy toe, and you're going to lift the leg up, hold it, breathe, and then come down. Very nice. All right. Now, we're going to do that again, and then we're going to keep working the legs. We're going to do right leg first, and then left leg, left leg, and we're going to do it 10 times, okay? So we want to make sure that we keep our breath. Don't be a purple grape, right? What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe. So, no holding the breath, okay? When you're exercising, always remember the breath is the fuel. It's your lifeline to your practice. You always want to make sure that you're keeping your breath consistent and that you're noticing that you're always breathing, all right? So, first thing first, right leg. Here we go. Lift it up, right leg. Very good. Make sure you're breathing. And down. Good. Left leg, inhale. And exhale down. And right. And down. Left. And down. Right. Good. That's really good, Alfie. Keep it up. You have 7 more. You can do it. And left. 6 more. Right. And left. Very good. Right. And left. 4 more. Keep going. And left. 3 more. That's it. Right. And down. And left. And down. Right. Left. Good. Last one. And left. Very nice. Now, we're going to take the right one up again. Bring your right leg up, and we're going to hold it here. And we're going to see if we can bring the knee just a little bit closer to the chest. Okay? Just a little bit closer, even if it's just like 1/4 of an inch. You can take your hands and place them underneath your leg and pull the knee in a little bit closer if you want to. If you want a little bit of help there, that's okay. Or you can try to hold the knee up to strengthen your leg muscles. Hold it there. Use your hands if you need some help. You have 10 more seconds here. 8, 7, you can do it. 6, don't hold your breath. 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1, and down. Ooh, did y'all feel that burn? I definitely felt that burn. Okay, all right, let's do the left side. We've already worked the muscles now. Now we're working them even harder by holding this leg up. If you need to, place the hands underneath your thigh and lift your knee up a little bit closer to your chest, giving yourself a nice stretch. But the main goal for this particular posture is to work the psoas muscle. So you want to just lift the knee, and you want to try to have the leg doing the work and not the hands, okay? If you need to use your hands, it's okay, but try to have the leg doing most of the work. We have 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very nice. Now we're going to get a little deeper into the muscle. We're going to stretch it out, okay? So here we're going to take the hands. We're going to place the hands around the knee. So interlace your fingers and place your fingers right around your knee and see if you can get the foot off the floor. Just like that. Fingers are wrapped around the knee. Very nice. Just below the knee. And then you're going to see if you can pull the knee in towards your chest. This posture is really good for your digestive system. So it's really mobilizing energy through your digestive tract by giving you compression, okay? So moving your blood, moving your lymphatics. So really, really good for digestion. So pull the knee in. Maybe you pull it a little closer. Maybe you can get the knee in so close that you can even get your foot up on the chair. And if you can get your foot up on the chair, then you can pull your knee in even closer and get a nice compression. But if it's not possible for you to get your foot on the chair, that's okay too. You're still doing great things for the body. Just keep pulling the knee in. Hold it here for about 5 more counts. 4, don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1, very good, and lower it down. Let's do the left side now. So take your fingers, make sure they're interlaced if you can, okay? And then you're going to place the hand around the knee, just below the knee. So not right on the knee, you want it just below the knee so you can get a nice grip. And then you're going to see if you can lift the foot off the floor. Now, if it's difficult for you to lift the foot off the floor, that's okay. Do it. Keep trying. Even if your foot isn't really going anywhere, because you're still building muscle strength by trying to lift. It's really good for the arms, really good for the legs, and then it's also a really nice stretch for the psoas and through the hips, okay? By pulling the knee in a little closer, so keep pulling it in. That's it, Alfie. Nice. Good work. I can see you doing that. Bending the knee and then straightening the leg. Really good. We'll do that one next, okay? So pull the knee in. Maybe you can get your foot up into the chair here. If you can, that's great. If not, don't worry. The most important thing here is to pull the knee in toward the chest so that you can get that compression through your lower abdominals that I was talking about. Okay, so pull it in, hug it in. You have about 10 more seconds here, so keep the compression, keep pulling the knee in, and remember, if your foot is off the chair or lower, that's okay too, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, and lower it down. Nice work, y'all, so good. All right, so that's really good for compression of your abdominals, okay? Good for the overall digestive health. That posture is called wind removing pose, okay? So it moves the energy through your gut. All right, now we're going to take the knee, we're going to lift it up, and then we're going to extend the leg out. Bring the knee back in, extend the leg out. This is a little bit more challenging. Knee in, leg out, really working all the muscles in the legs, muscles in the inner core, like the iliopsoas muscles. Pull it in, stretch it out, working the hamstrings. 2 more. You can do it. Press it out. It's getting hard, right? You can rest whenever you need to. Good, and then lower down. All right, shake that out a little bit. We're going to do the other side. So everything we've done so far with our stretches and our movements have led us up to this big posture. This is a big one. So if this one is difficult for you, then know that that's okay. You're not alone. It's difficult for a lot of people. All right, bring the knee in and stretch it out. Notice your hamstrings here. Opening up. Knee in. Straighten. Knee in. Straighten. 3 more. Straighten. Pull it in. Straighten. Pull it in. And straighten. Very good, y'all. So nice. All right, now sit up again nice and tall. Just in case you kind of lost your, your connection with your back of your chair. You want to make sure that you're really thinking about your posture at all times. So sometimes when we're shifting around and doing some of these movements, we kind of lose that posture. We lose that alignment. We either lean back into the chair or we start to slump a little bit into our chair here. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall, okay? And then we want to make sure that we reconnect with the back of our chair. So my bottom of my back is touching the chair, okay? And that's exactly what we want to be happening. All right, we have time to do a few more exercises and then we'll start to cool down a little bit, which is really awesome. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lift that right leg back up, okay? See if you can straighten it out, but if your knee is bending, that's okay. And if you're getting it here, that's really good. So lift it up as high as you can, all right? And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take little pulses, little pulses. Let's try 10, 9, working the quads now. I'm really feeling my quadriceps working. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's it. 1, very good. That was really hard. My quadriceps are really burning right now, okay? Remember what I talked about earlier, moving with resistance, like you're moving through jello or sand. You want to make sure that you're really working the body, giving yourself that resistance, okay? So if you lift your leg up and you place your hand very gently right on your quadricep muscles, you should be able to feel them, right? Because they're engaged right now, really working hard, all right? Let's do the other side. Lift your left leg up, and we're going to take little pulses. 10, 9, 8, very good. 7, that's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Give it a little rest. Very nice. Now let's do the same thing we did on the right side. Lift the left leg back up. Take the left hand and just feel your muscles. And notice if you can feel them engaged. Maybe give them a little squeeze here and then lower down. Now I'm burning right through my psoas, my hips, and my quads. So I'm going to give myself a little shiatsu massage here. Kind of a little chop, 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 and just kind of like loosen my muscles out a little bit because now we're going to get into the hips a little bit more, all right? All right, now this is a big stretch, so lots of modifications for this one if you have trouble with it, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is have to lift the foot off the floor, and we're going to see if we can bring the foot up onto the left leg. So notice how my right ankle is on my left leg, just above my knee. And I'm making a figure 4 shape with my knee, okay? So we call this a reclined pigeon if we're on our back, or a figure 4 stretch sometimes if we're on the back. And this is a really awesome stretch for basically allowing us to get into the hips, okay? All right, now from here, we're gonna take an inhale. We're gonna fold forward, fold forward, fold forward, fold, fold, fold. Big stretch in the outer hips, y'all feel that? Oh yeah, I feel it. And then back up, okay? Let's do it a couple more times. Fold forward. Maybe go a little deeper this time. I'm really feeling that. It's the biggest stretch yet that we've done through the hips. And then one more time. Fold forward. And back up. Very nice. And then we're going to see if we can bring the foot back off and go to the other side. So now our left foot comes up. Ankle attaches to the knee. Flex the foot here on the left side. Open up the knee. Sit up nice and tall so we can really get into the hips here. And then we're going to fold into it. Ooh, now I'm really feeling this one on this side for sure. In my low back and in my hips. Fold forward and up. 2 more times. Forward and up. And flex the foot here if you can, okay? If it's not possible, that's okay, but try to flex the foot to keep the leg active. Ooh, big deep stretch there. I'm really feeling that one. And then come down. Now if that was very challenging for you, I'm going to show you a modification to that posture. So you can lift the right leg up and over, okay? And then fold into it. If it's difficult for you to get your leg up, then use your hands to help bring the leg up and then fold into it. And this is really going to get into the hips as well, just not quite as deeply, but that's okay. You're still working the body in great ways. And then if you did it on the left side, you would lift the leg up, and then you would fold into it, and then come back. All right, one more time, everybody. Let's try to touch the toes. Touch the toes. Big stretch into the low back. Drop your head. Relax. Breathe. Slowly start to come up. Bring the hands to heart center. Very nice, y'all. Such good work. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Great work today, everybody. You did such wonderful things for your body. I hope that you feel amazing, and I hope that you can feel the energy flowing through your body. And I will see you again next time for more chair yoga. And make sure that you join me so that you can stay nice and healthy.